Hello everyone and welcome to Wervin's World and welcome to my Let's Play of Blockhood. So last time we started building vertically a bit and we've got our obelisk there and some extra apartment buildings, and actually it seems that now that I reloaded the game we lost all our animals, but I assume that they're coming back. But I also don't know if they really do anything, but well, I want my animals. So basically, let's see, we have everything kind of going quite okay. The grey water is slowly decreasing, we've got groundwater increasing. The only thing that we have is sickness that is increasing by quite a lot. So we should do something against that, and we can build hospitals, but for that we do need plastic, and I think we have a fair amount of plastic. Of course I have to find it. Plastics here. Okay, so that's increasing by 0.05 still. And a hospital or clinic takes 1 plastic, so that is actually 0.05, so that's perfect. It also takes some electricity, labor and knowledge, and then it reduces sickness by 5 actually. So then it would actually decrease by 0.25, so that would be minus 0.2, so that would be quite cool. So where should we put our clinic though? Should we put it here on this algae farm? I think so. And there we go. And as you can see, our sickness is decreasing now. We have to look at our labor, which is pretty low. Or it's still high, but it will be decreasing. We don't have any of these yet. And we don't want shacks. They create a lot of organic waste, so if we ever need that. Hot water. How do we get hot water? Production, I guess. Solar heater creates hot water and it needs water, which we have a fair amount of. Let's create some of that. That would be cool. This heater can generate hot water by using solar energy. Alright, well then, where better to get your solar energy but right next to the basketball players. There we go. So we actually start making some hot water, so we should be making 4 hot water. And with that we should be able to make a luxury apartment. Of course now I completely forgot which one that was. Labor? This one. Yes, and it creates some consumer sorted waste as well. Not a lot of labor though, so it doesn't really fit our initial requirement. But it would still be funny to have this building. Let's have it here. So then we do have some extra labor now. And sickness is still decreasing. Perfect. Hot water is increasing as well still. So we might actually get a new kind of human in here as well. I assume. Or is this her already? No, that's the farmer. Alright, so which animals do we have now? Oh, here, everything is here. The heron and the boar. And did we get our bear back? I want my bear. Grizzly bear, here we go. Grizzly bears are good. So then we have security, a lot of them. Alright, so we still have this spot here. And what do we really want to achieve though? So actually everything is going quite well, I would say. Except that we are getting slowly but steadily... Oh, maybe we should get rid of some pesticides. But I'm not sure if they're bad though. Does it say so? No, it doesn't say anything. Normally when, for example, you have... What is it? Like grey water. Oh no, it says that with everything. Okay, that it has negative effects on excess. So, let's see... What can we do with pesticides? I guess not much except for cotton. Oh, here, GMO cornfield also needs it, but that again has greenhouse gas. And yeah, so I'll check one more time, even though last time I checked as well, if we cannot find any way to get rid of greenhouse gases. Because these don't seem to do anything, these buildings. I guess they're not in the game yet, or never will be. No. Luckily it increases very slowly. So it seems that something is taking this away. So maybe it's actually just the air that's kind of taking it away. Just diluting it. So, alright, well that's good. So what do we want then? Do we already have a vegetable stand? I think we do. Well, we have a... because we do have a farmer. But we want another one because we get so many vegetables. And where would we want it? Well, the bear is here, I think. The bear might need some vegetables. Here we go, bear. Have some veggies. Sickness still decreasing, so what do we want to do? What other cool things can we get? A diner. But for that we need eggs, and for eggs we probably need something like this. Wheat field, sheep pasture, cows, grain, wine. Ooh, wine. Juice. Where would the chickens live? Pig pen, cow pasture, wine cellar, grain cellar, cornfield, fermenter, chicken barn, here we go, which needs corn. And corn we get from a cornfield. We can also get GMO cornfield, which gives extra sickness for some reason. Not sure if they completely understand the thing of GMOs, but what is the benefit of GMOs here? It takes pesticides away. Ah, we get more corn, but we also get sickness. Okay. Alright. And these also take pesticides while these don't, which is also a bit weird. But, okay, well, then we'll just go for the normal ones. Let's see. How many do we get? We get 3 corn, and a chicken coop takes 1 corn. So we only need 1 of these. Maybe next to here? Yes, they like that. That's good. And then we can have our chickens. But the chickens should live on the top of the building. So actually, if we would remove this here and add in another of these. And then we need some stairs or elevator. I like this one. But where should we put our stairs? Here? Something's messing up. There we go. Here we go. So if we have our stairs there, we need to put this thing on top of there as well, I think. And then we can continue. So what if we have the chickens here above the flowers? Oh, then I don't actually need this here. Chickens, chickens, chickens. Where are you? Here you are. Chickens above the flowers. Here we go. They have a nice view over the city. I hope they will come out as well. But we can also have sheep. And they take wheat. And how much wheat are we producing? Because we did make beer. So I assume we might still have some extra wheat somewhere. Wheat, 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 wheat. 0.9. That'll be fine. So we can have sheep. And they produce meat and wool. Cows take a lot of corn. Pigs take veggies and corn. And oh. Aha, this is a nicer way for cows. Yeah, let's have some cows. Cow and chicken. Here we go. You can be next to each other. Is it accessible though? Yes, it is. Okay. Because I didn't see a chicken yet, but I was hoping I would see one, but I thought maybe it wasn't accessible and that's why it's not working. This one starts producing now, so I hope there will be a cow. Come on. Ah, no cow. Huh. Ooh. We have a heron, but not a cow. Okay, well, fair enough. So basically then we have to start looking at our resources again. The sickness is still going down, which is great. We could maybe let it go down a little bit more, but then we need more plastic, I think. I'm not sure how much plastic we have. If I scroll up here, sometimes this also scrolls, which is a bit weird. Plastics. Oh no, it's exactly right now. So what can produce a little bit more plastic? You can, but you need oil for it, and I want to skip oil for now as much as possible, unless we can get oil in some nice way without producing those CO2 things. Oil. Here we go. We want to have oil. This thing takes oil and sells it. This thing makes oil. This thing needs water and oil and gets hot water. Interesting. Oh, this thing just needs a lot of money and then it makes electricity. That's cool. We just burn money, I guess. Sustainable generator, run off the heat from within the Earth's core. Okay, that's fair enough as well. No burning of money. Coffee. What should we build? Our inorganic waste is starting to increase again. So maybe we should do something against that. But I don't want to burn it like this. I don't want to pollute too much. So if at all possible, I'd like to not have anything to do with that. But there doesn't seem to be another way yet. Yeah, the waste sorting center. But it also needs organic waste. And that's actually also increasing by quite a lot. But this one needs a lot of inorganic waste. So actually then we need to produce more inorganic waste again. Ooh. Hey, this reduces sickness. Nice. We can have a cemetery. Oh, that would be a good view from here. Have a nice match of basketball there. But now we need some labor again. So let us build some houses. This is all starting to be a little bit full again, so we might want to go upwards and start being here and have ourselves a little farm. But for that, I think it would be good to have a couple more of these things. Well, let's first have one like this, and then these take water, I think, right? Groundwater. That has been a problem for us. We're still not producing a whole lot of it. But maybe we can have some fruit trees here to be the connectors. Yeah, see now here it can't go anymore, and the reason for that is you can watch here on the structure data and you can see that this is already super weak, so it needs supports. And as you can see, we haven't really built anything there yet, so we should actually do that. Although, yeah, we do have a pasture here, so I don't think we can actually build something right on there, but we could build something on top of it. Although that doesn't work for whatever reason either, because it can't float, I guess it needs to be anchored to something else. So here we can build something. We can have planters. How much fertilizer do we have? Wow, there's so many things. 0.36. Okay, we can have planters on top of this algae farm here. Heh, nice. And then we can have structural support. And now, if we see the structure again, it's still not great, actually. Huh. Well, what if we get rid of this here and then create structural support there? Here we go. There, that's much better. Oh, the cows are not doing too well either. Ha. Well, oh, and the deer is in trouble. Yeah, so those things don't give any support. How much electricity do we have? We could get rid of one of these things and then put in a support. And that would allow us to kind of build around it like this. We could even build more of these electricity windmills like here. Why doesn't that one go on? Because this is not safe, I guess. We could put one on here. And then one next to it. Yeah, and now this holds that a little bit as well. So that's good. All right. We still need labor. We didn't get to that. But where should we have the labor? Should we have it on top of the forest, of the bare forest? Or should we build it somewhere else? Let's get rid of this view. Where should we have apartments? This is kind of nice as like a little park. So I think I want it somewhere here. Like right next to the farm. But maybe we need another one. But this one should now not be accessible. Yes. Ooh, this one's not accessible either, of course. Oopsie. So, is it actually doing it? Oh, but it is producing. But I guess it doesn't need anything or something like that. I'm not sure why this works and the rest doesn't. But we'll connect it at some point. I guess we could do that now. Let's do it with nice and green. Maze garden. No, we don't want a maze garden. We want umbrella thorn acacias. We can house some ants in there. They'll protect it. Here we go. So now this should actually be connected. And this one isn't yet, of course. So what should we make? Oh, we can make a little bit of a desert here next to the... here. No, wait, this was with the fruit trees. Let's keep it with a little bit of fruit here. Let's keep it nice and easy. There we go. So now these are also adjacent. Perfect. So what did we screw up in our big tree of stuff? We are increasing our grey water again, but we can let that increase for a little bit, I guess. Unless we have something that kind of decreases it slowly. Hydroponic farm. Oh, that's output. Yeah, so this takes a lot of grey water. It takes like 0.4 at once, so it's a bit too much. Because then at some point it gets destroyed because it doesn't have grey water anymore to convert. So basically, we have to wait. So that's what we'll do. Sickness is kind of down, that's great. We have our groundwater still going up, which is also perfect. Then we have a lot of tourists coming. We've got risk, which is not so high. We've got garments, acorns. So what is bad here? Nothing. Well, our waste here, our inorganic waste is still not great. But I think I will leave the inorganic waste for next time because we've been playing for a bit already. So I hope you had fun and see you next time.